Hello.
Hello. We will get started with our first question from Jamie Maggio.
Ty, nice win there tonight. What do you think was instrumental in the team kind of turning things around after that slow first quarter?
I think just playing harder. We kept fishing in that first quarter, second quarter, guys was going to play hard and compete. And I think our young guys came in and did a great job. I thought Terrence Mann was terrific. I thought Amir Coffey did a great job. That bench kind of got us going, got our momentum going offensively and defensively. That's to sustain it from there.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie. Next, we'll go to Tomer.
Hey, Ty, congrats on the win. You guys had 6 guys in double figures today. The three-point shooting really took off in that third quarter. What did you say at halftime that sort of just sparked everyone?
Take our shots. I thought we turned down 6 or 7 shots that we had, wide open threes, and we try to put it back down or try to get cute and make an extra pass. And Nick turned down a few in that first half. Luke turned down a few. And I thought in that third quarter, Nick really came out and gave us a spark from the 3-point line.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Farbad.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
We saw, after Reggie called that timeout, Serge kind of consoled him. What did you see happen that the team kind of came together and told him, don't take it so seriously? What did you see from your perspective?
All the guys just said, next play. It was a mistake. So what? Next play, let's get a stop coming out of the timeout. So it's something that happened. It's over. The guys stuck behind them, and we move forward.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Miriam.
Hey, Ty, congrats, man. Wanted to ask you about, obviously Nick's shooting was huge tonight, but just what is his presence like there? Like, he seems always to be calm and in control. How much does that help?
It helps a lot. He does settle us when we kind of get helter-skelter. And like I said, that third quarter was huge for him to come out and shoot the ball the way he did. And then defensively, I thought he did a really good job on Duncan Robinson, chasing him over screens, getting inside the 3-point line. So he did a great job. And, we needed his shooting tonight, with us missing so many points, with PG, Kawhi, and Pat. So I thought he did a good job because we can't, like I told him at halftime, we can't turn down shots because, it's hard to manufacture with our guys out. So he took his shots in the third quarter and really opened the game up for us.
Thank you. Next, we will go to Andrew Gray.
Hey, Ty, Marcus had a pretty quiet game the other night in Atlanta in the second half, but tonight, 10 points in the fourth quarter. Was that something you guys had talked about yesterday about him searching for his shot, not turning down his own shots as it got later?
Yeah, I thought he turned down a couple, trying to do the right thing because we just been talking about getting to the second side and, don't hold it. And he turned down, 2 or 3 shots, trying to, get to the second side. So it's a fine line, it's a balance, but I thought he tried to do the right thing and kind of made him hesitant, in halftime. Just said, man, be who you are. You're a scorer, but also, look to get to the second side. And he made some big plays for us in that fourth quarter, every shot that we needed.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Law.
Congrats on the win tonight. In that first quarter, it seemed like there were some miscommunications defensively, guys getting lost, especially when they had the screen on both ends of the floor where the guy flaring out for 3. And it seemed like y'all did a better job of that come the third quarter, especially. Did you identify like miscommunications defensively and in transition? And how do you feel like the team kind of picked up on just shutting things down on the perimeter better after the 18-point lead that Miami built?
I think just, I think getting used to their speed and the way they play, they put you in some bad positions, especially with Duncan and Hero running off all those screens. And then you have a guy like Olin who can pop back and shoot as well. So I think just understand their speed and how they play the game and then locking into that. And I think we did a better job, like you said, in the second half of just, knowing what they were trying to look for, what they were trying to run. We did a better job of staying on their bodies.
Thank you, Ty.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to Cam.
Hey, Coach. Congratulations on the win. You guys still have yet to lose 2 games in a row here. Will you talk to me how exciting of a win this must be, kind of with you losing, not having your stars in the game, obviously. And then you talked about just the guys taking their shot. They come out in the third quarter. They hit them. They tied the record for most 3-pointers in the quarter with 9 of them. And the guys seemed to kind of get in that rhythm and kind of close the game out right there. They held on and got coming close to the end, but essentially they held the game out. That must be pretty exciting for you and the squad. Will you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, very exciting. I just think, we didn't let go of the rope. Like you said, they had an early lead in the first quarter, and we just continued to keep playing, kept fighting, kept competing, and then we started playing the right way, moving the basketball. And I thought Reggie Jackson did a great job with our pace, pushing the ball, getting the early drags and transition, making cross-court passes. We had 2-on-1 on the opposite side of the floor. So I just think, like I said, we got into the locker room. Guys are very excited about that win. It was a big win for us. And we got to tip our caps to all the guys that played tonight. I thought everybody did a good job.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Justin Russo, you're up.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. I know it only counts as one in the win column, but what does a night like tonight tell you about the team and the guys in that locker room to fight and compete the way that they did in overcoming that deficit and then buckling down the way that they did at the end?
That we're going to compete every night, just continue to build habits and trying to play the right way offensively and defensively. And that's what we did. When they got off to an early start, I thought the speed of their play really gave us some problems early. But once we locked into what they were doing, and we went to the bench to try to find some energy to get our guys going, I thought we was able to lock in defensively pretty well. And then in the third quarter, we really shot the ball pretty well.
We're going to go back to Miriam.
Hey, Ty, I want to ask about Zubac's effort and energy out there. I mean, he was throwing himself on the ground all over the place today. How big was that?
Zoo was great, and I think the biggest play of the game was he dove on and knocked it out. I think we got a two on that play, and just kind of got our head. I thought our guys really got off that. The bench jumped up, was hollering Zoo. That was a big play for us. To see a 7'1" guy dive on the floor, for a ball, is huge, and that's what we need every single night. And Zoo's been bringing it for us the last 6 or 7 games.
Thanks. That's all I have for you, Ty. Have a good night.
Thank you. All right.